Hey everybody, welcome to another weekly astrology and tarot insight video for the week of January 26th through February 1st. We're going to get into what your sign needs to know to make the most of the energies for your week ahead, talk a little astrology, dive in with the tarot, the usual. Keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Bobo and I are delighted to see you here. We hope you're all doing really well out there. So this week we have a new moon in Aquarius on the 29th. It is Chinese New Year. I will be doing some videos on that, so keep watching for those. And of course, a new moon video coming out. But we're still in the dark of the moon for the first couple of days of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it is a good time to align yourself with that type of energy. Don't push too hard. Clean things up. Just take it easy. The usual, not strenuous things. It really is a time of reflection, of purging, of cleansing, that type of thing before the new moon happens on Wednesday. Then you want to wait a couple days after the new moon to set your intentions. The other big astro news for the week ahead is on Thursday, Uranus will go direct in Taurus. So we definitely want to keep an eye out for Uranian themes of awakening, disruptions, epiphanies, surprises, because a planet, of course, is at its most potent when it's stationing either retrograde or direct. Uranus is going direct in Taurus. So look to the latter part of the Taurus area of your chart to see what, might be percolating for you. I mean, something could happen, maybe nothing will happen, but Uranus is going direct. So the changes to the Taurus area of our chart may start picking up again. If you want to set some intentions with the new moon energy for the new moon in Aquarius, and start taking action on them, I would suggest the day of February 2nd when the moon will be in Aries. Of course, our week just goes to the February 1st, but just keep that in mind. All right, we're going to get into your reading. I like these to be kind of quick, like I call them quick hit tarot for busy people. Always apply the energies to your life. You can watch for your rising sign because I do talk about houses, and that determines the houses of a chart. You can watch your moon sign if you're interested in kind of emotional energies or things to do with home and family. And of course, watch your sun sign for issues about your personal goals and things that are really relevant to wherever the sun is in your chart in terms of the house. Okay, so like if you have the sun in the 10th house, then that message for your sun sign might be pertaining to your career. Okay, and then kind of take the messages together and you get your kind of weekly insights. And remember to always apply the energies to your life. Use the energies. This is guidance and inspiration. And let's see. Timestamps in the description. Bobo is preparing. All right, Aries, let's see what you have percolating for your week ahead, January 26th through February 1st. February already. Can you believe it? All right, Aries, let's see what you need to know. Bobo's going to go have a snack. All right, let's see what you need to know. Aries. We have a Queen of Swords. My printer just went off. I forgot to shut it off. And a Hierophant. The Tower. Uranus, very interesting. Ace of Cups. And your energy. All right, so this is very interesting. You are maybe surprised about some sort of offer that comes in that you're going to be making a decision about. I'm going to look at all of this holistically. So the Tower's in your heart. So yeah, there's going to be an epiphany, an awakening, some sort of surprising scenario, possibly with money, since the Taurus energy showing up here, the Hierophant, and Taurus is your second house of money. So there could be some air sign. It could be an air sign individual. But of course, we will be in Aquarius season for this week as the energies are playing out. But I love her with her hand out. So there can be somebody offering you something through some sort of correspondence, a text, a letter, email, that type of thing. That would require some sort of commitment. but there is a surprise element. There's a surprise twist to it. We have the Ace of Cups. So again, whoever's doing the offering is offering with generosity, is offering with a sincere heart. There is something that is willingly being offered to you. Like nobody's twisting their arm to offer it to you. Like they really want you on board. I think somebody in your world would like your energy. Here you're showing up here as the King of Wands. Like your dynamic energy on board with whatever they have going on. But by the same token, I mean, you could be doing some research and making a decision about something that you are deciding on, you personally, in terms of an investment of your time and your energy with both of these things happening. And the thing here is you want it to feel good. Ace of Cups and the Tower here, like you want to be surprised. You want to be energized. You know, you want to feel like I'm back, baby. I'm back, I'm on point. Moon's going into your sign on very late in the day on on Saturday, February 1st, not till 8 o'clock Eastern time. But you could really have a great day, Sunday, February 2nd. Moon in your sign, no void moon, getting your energy back. And it could be, you know, you're gaining a lot of steam and energy from maybe what's percolating this week for you. But I love this. This is very interesting energy. And I always have to remind people the Tower is not always bad. Okay. It can just be like, wow, mind blowing, surprising, epiphanies. Oh my gosh. Like it could be too that you're blown away by how somebody thinking very highly of you. And again, extending some sort of offer. It's possible. I mean, you know, everything's a metaphor. When I say offer, it can even be something like they want you on their team. They want you on their project. They want you on their side. They want you as a lover. I mean, that's possible too. Ace of Cups is here. But it could just be, it can be simply mundane as they give you a feel-good moment. They give you some words of encouragement. With the Queen of Swords here, it's probably a female energy doing this. But they give you the words of encouragement that really boost your energy, boost your heart space in a surprising way that makes you feel like, wow, I am committed on the right path. I am doing the right things in my life. You know, sometimes everybody needs that outside validation. I mean, yes, we need internal validation, of course, and that's the primary thing. But we're humans, right? Everybody needs those feel-good moments when somebody really sees you and is so generous, probably, like I said, with their words, because the Queen of Swords is coming up here, is so generous and so loving and so kind that it really touches you deeply and you're surprised by it. So that could be something going on. But equally, again, with this Hierophant here, is very interesting. So it could be also a literal commitment of something to do with finances and possibly a business opportunity, since we have this King of Wands showing up here. And the wands can often indicate business type things. I'm so sorry. My throat, I didn't feel well yesterday. My allergies have been acting up so bad. I apologize for the frog in my throat. But you know, it's the dust. It's the dust. Anyway, gorgeous energies here. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And I would also say, with that Ace of Cups that was next to your energy, the Ace of Cups works both ways. So if you truly are touched by somebody this week, literally or figuratively, I mean, if somebody really gives you that feel-good factor, maybe, again, I'm not telling you what to do, but if it's appropriate and it's coming from the right source, you know, maybe consider also telling them how much you appreciate them saying those things to you or showing up for you in that way, or, you know, giving you that offer or whatever. So it can be this kind of reciprocal feel-good moment that could be happening for you in the week ahead. All right, Taurus, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. January 26th, February 1st. What's happening? Taurus peoples, let us see what is going on. What is this? 5 of Cups. Justice, 5 of Cups. Devil in your heart. What is this? 4 of Cups. Okay. And an 8 of Cups. All right. Okay, we're reading everything holistically. Okay, so we'll just see what's going on. But the card in the middle for me is the heart of the situation. So, all right, this is what I feel. You are maybe dealing with something. Sorry, cat here. You're maybe dealing with something where you're trying to get your balance with a situation that is trying to suck you back in. Okay, whatever this devil represents for you, it's going to mean different things to different people. It could be the literal, narcissist person in your life. It could be some bad habit. It could be some toxic friendship, whatever it might be. You've been already sad about it. You've been processing feelings about it with the Five of Cups here. You thought maybe you were getting to some sort of emotional equilibrium with the Justice here. You thought that was happening, but it's still in your heart. But I think this week there might be something where the universe brings you an opportunity to kind of lay it to rest once and for all. So we do have the energies, it's interesting in the Eight of Cups. Yes, it could be a full moon, but it could also be a new moon, depending on how, you're looking at it and what cycle we're in. So we are in the new moon. We're in the dark of the moon. So, you could be feeling just a little, whatever earlier in the week. But then as we get maybe into Friday with the moon in Pisces, with this energy, you have maybe some sort of emotional breakthrough, not a breakdown, but a breakthrough where you see your situation from a different perspective and you're able to maybe finally walk away from this. There can be this sense with this stubborn energy, it can be maybe a sense of you've been kind of clinging to something. Again, maybe not from stubbornness necessarily, but just because maybe it was there for quite a while. It could have been some sort of marriage or very serious commitment with the Justice here. And it's been hard to let go of it in some way. We let go of things when we're ready to let go of them. It's often a process. Sometimes things happen like that and we're done. Other times, outwardly, it can happen like that. But then inwardly, we're still holding on. So whatever you have going on, I think inwardly you were still holding on to something. You thought you were getting a balance on it, but it's sucking you back in. It could just be the feelings are sucking you back in, but it could also be the person. So this person, because we have Uranus going direct on Thursday, which is in your sign, which is surprise, it could be that somebody is coming back in trying to surprise you and get their foot in the door again. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get back in your good graces, but they haven't changed. So that is possible. And then maybe that's the catalyst. You see, they really haven't changed. And you're like, no, this really, I gotta walk away from this once and for all, completely, and start to move to greater healing for myself. So it can be something like that. There could be, it's not necessarily a last straw moment. I think you do realize who this person is. It's a last straw moment with yourself, okay? Not necessarily with them. There's a distinction. It's with yourself and your own emotional tenacity that you still have been holding on to it. But I think emotionally you loosen your grip this week with something. And because of that, maybe Uranus going direct in your sign. And they come back trying to be all surprisey and cute. And you're like, no. You have no idea of what I suffered through. You're just trying to hit the reset button and gloss over things. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so you got this, Taurus. Okay, you got this. You're going to be putting something to rest emotionally and moving on from it, I think. There's a big catalyst for that to be happening this week. Gemini! Let's see what you need to know. Geminis, I just uploaded your 2025 horoscope video. I should have done it the other day, but as I just said to Aries, my allergies have been acting up so badly the last 2 days, and I found it very hard to speak yesterday. Even today, it's a little whatever. It's the dust in the wintertime. I have terrible dust allergies. So my apologies, but it is up now for your perusal. All right, let's see what we have going on for you this week. Gemini. Oh, we got some moolahs. We got 10 of coins and a Leo. Hermit in your heart. A 7 of wands. You just want to be left alone. That's been a theme that's been coming out in your readings. And an 8 of wands. Okay, so it's interesting. 7, we got 2 8s. We have a 7 and an 8 of wands. So you're just over something. All right, you're definitely over it. But with this Hermit in your heart, you just want some private time. You need to find some private, quiet time to rest this week. But I don't know if the outward circumstances are really going to allow you to do that. You have a 10 of coins going on here. So you could be focused in on your money life, investments, strengthening your financial position in some way here with these two cards together. I mean, this is a nice combo. I like this 10 of coins and this strength card. So you could be seeing some finances maybe improve this week, grow. Like if you have a little nest egg, you're watching your investments or whatever's going on there. You could be like, wow, things are maybe starting to improve with my investments. But it can also be that there is, since we got your 4th house in your heart, the Hermit, there could be something here that you're dealing with. You're trying to summon up a lot of patience, the Strength card, to deal with something home related that maybe is going to be costing some money. Okay, with the 10 of coins, whatever that might be for you. It could be a repair. It could be an investment, like maybe you're deciding to renovate something. It could be you're trying to save up your money because you want to get a different apartment and have that security deposit. Whatever you're doing, you're really focused in on the money and maybe something going on with home related things. This 7 and 8 of Wands is interesting again because you're the one in charge of handling a bunch of stuff, of whatever you have going on. There's maybe lots of demands on you this week. Everybody coming at you going, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? What about this? What about that? You have a lot of irons in the fire. But like I said, and they could be both work and home related, but you're just like, can I please get a break? I just want to like play my Nintendo and chill. Like, come on, people. All right. But I mean, there's nothing negative here. It just is a busy week, I think. It's a week where you do need to maybe summon up your patience in dealing with finances and dealing maybe with family members, or maybe something, allocation of resources among the family. Like maybe, your kids are demanding, kids, right? Like, we need this for school. We need that for school. Like, you got to spend money on this new gym outfit. You know how it is. It can be something like that. Especially we have the physical education like card here with the strength card. So it can be something like they need sports equipment, or there's a financial outlay for a sporting class, or going to play soccer or whatever the kids do these days. Then there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of energy of running here, running there, dealing with stuff. Okay, so, and there could be also that you have to go shopping this week. Whether you're taking your kids, the strength card here, or you're looking to buy a bigger ticket item because of the 10 of coins here. I would advise, if you're shopping for a big ticket item, that you go to a couple of different places. You may get other options or find a better bargain. You may get a better deal. Okay, but this Virgo, manage your Virgo this week with this Hermit. Because people think that Gemini is all light and fluffy. And yes, Gemini can be very fun and light and fluffy. But y'all get cranky too. Like sometimes you get out of sorts too when you don't have your time to do your things that you enjoy doing. Your hobbies, to watch your shows, read your favorite book, listen to your podcast, like the things that you really enjoy. When you don't get the time in the week, at least a little time to take care of you with those type of things, you can get very, very cranky. So make sure you have that time set aside for yourself this week, because there's a lot of energy around you, a lot of things you're going to be dealing with. All right, Cancer, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 26th to February 1st. Cancer peoples, let us see what is happening in your life. Let us see. We have a 4 of Swords. And we have a King of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the 8 of Wands. No reversals. And we have the Emperor. Wow. This is what I feel. I feel like somebody's calling you out to play, but you really don't want to. Okay. So I think, you know, you're so in tune with the moon cycles, of course, being ruled by the moon. And you know, like naturally, even if you're not really totally following the moon signs, like you don't have it like right there, you're still tuned in and you sense it. You're sensing that this is the time, Four of Swords, early in the week, as I was saying in the intro to this video, to just take a chill pill. Four of Swords. You need a timeout. You need to just withdraw a little. Like you're working with the energies. You're in that natural moon vibe rhythm. But somebody, here's the King of Wands, somebody is trying to get you out of the house. They're trying to get you out of a natural break that you do need. The High Priestess in your heart, like intuitively, you may be working through something right now. It could be something that you are wanting to release, that you are just, and it's nothing negative. I mean, it's just something that you're psychically, intuitively, High Priestess, Four of Swords, like you're just processing through something. I think deeply personal to you as well. But this King of Wands is in the middle here, insisting. There's an energy around you, even if it's not an Aries, Leo, or Sag. It's an energy around you that is being demanding. It's demanding your attention. It could be a boss. It could be a very needy puppy or cat. It could be whomever. Let's just look at it as energy. There is an energy that is fiery, passionate, and loves you. I think it's positive. Loves you very much. But they're kind of trying to invade your space a little bit. So you could be kind of like, with this High Priestess, just like trying to find some time, as I was just saying to Gemini, find some time to yourself and in private, it's private energy here. So you may have to tell this energy, depending on what you have going on, to take a chill pill. All right. But I don't think it's anything negative. Now, the other way to look at this is that you need this time to think through what is going to be your next pursuit, your next agenda, the next thing you're actively, assertively going to go forward with. Okay. Now we have the Aries here. This can also be Aries. Mars rules Aries. It's still retrograde in your sign. So this could be that type of energy here where you are rethinking, especially maybe something about your career, because Mars rules your 10th house of career. And we got the King of Wands here and also this Emperor. So it could even be something like that. Again, I'm feeling this is very personal energy, these two things, whatever this King of Wands represents for you. But then we have an Eight of Wands and then an Emperor. I think after this new moon, when we get into, Saturday, the moon does go into Aries, but not until late in the day, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And then Sunday the 2nd, the moon will be in Aries. And it looks like a good day next Sunday, the 2nd of February. But it could be that, again, you get that clarity from this moment and you're able to sort through some options of what you might do with this energy. What is the plan? Like you may start exploring different options, different perspectives, different ways you could accomplish whatever this represents for you that you want to accomplish. And then you make that decision, Emperor, maybe on the 2nd. You know, we try to do these readings for a week, right? We try to compartmentalize, but sometimes the tarot gives us indications of other time frames, which is what I'm feeling here. So, and we have the 8. So it's like 8 days a week, right? Remember that great Beatles song? So it could be an 8-day week for you, which would take us into the Sunday, is what I am feeling. But there's nothing negative here. Just take the time to sort through this, because I do think it's important to you, since we're having strong, assertive, fiery energy coming up in this reading, that you are contemplating getting something going in your life, and you really want to have that clarity. And again, this Aries is your 10th house, so it could be something in regards to career. All right, Leos, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. January 26th, February 1st. Leos. Let's see. We have some Judgment. And we have an Empress. The Queen of Swords. The King of Wands. And the Two of Swords. Oh, Lord, I can't end on a Two of Swords. And an Ace of Swords. Okay, good. I just can't do it. Can't end on a Two of Swords. It's just too much suspense for me. I need to know. Okay. All right. So very interesting stuff percolating here. We have Taurus energy, of course, showing up here with the Empress. Uranus going direct in Taurus on Thursday. Taurus, the Venus here, Empress Venus also rules Libra, which is your third house. We have the Libra showing up here with the Queen of Swords. And then, of course, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. We have some Aries energy, Leo energy, of course, being a Leo. We have the King of Wands, Sag energy. So I think you could be facing some sort of decision, offer, change situation happening with your career. We have the Empress rules Taurus, the 10th house. We have the Libra, which is your third house of communications. So, and we have communications energy showing up here. And even if we look at the Judgment card that way. So there is some sort of decision that you will be making. You could be in conversation. Here's you and here's whoever you're dealing with. It's probably a female energy. And that could be your boss. It could be somebody in HR. It could be a client. Whomever this person is. Of course, it could just be the energy, but it's something to do with the financial aspect of your job. So it could be something like, we want to give you a raise, or we want to assign you to this team or this project. But there's something to do with it could be a creative offer to put you on a new project. Again, it could be related to the finances, the money that you're getting. But you're going to decide. There's something with this Two of Swords and the Judgment that you need to evaluate and decide based on a conversation you're going to be having. And then we have this Ace of Swords. Now, it is possible too that something is just communicated and presented to you at work, but this is you and your partner discussing it. Again, it can just be the energy, especially if you have an air sign partner. It doesn't have to be female, whatever. Your air sign partner and you are discussing whatever announcement is rolling out about your career and the finances and making a decision together, this Two of Swords, on what you're going to do. But I think with this Ace of Swords is there will be a decision that gets made. Either yay, nay, or maybe. But probably maybe's not going to be an option. So, and Ace of Swords is a good card. It is a victorious success. It can be some sort of contract, signing on the dotted line, that type of thing. And it's a news. So, apply the energies to your life. It's very interesting. But that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling here. But the communication is also an aspect of it this week because your third house is being activated, which is contracts, negotiations, and communications, and also your mind and making a decision. So all of that fits with what we have going on here. And of course, the Aquarius energy, the new moon, is in your 7th house of other people. So there may be something important that you are discussing with somebody else in your world, whoever this represents for you. And it has to do with something you're going to be deciding about, possibly about your career, but about your future. And I think it's a fairly significant situation because the Judgment card's there. All right, Virgo, let's see what you need to know. January 26th, February 1st, what is happening? Virgos. Virgo. Let us see the Fool. Beautiful. And a Four of Swords. And a Leo. And a Star. Ooh, beautiful. Look at these major arcana. What is this? What is this? Okay. All right, this is what I feel. I think that you're going to be making some sort of decision for your future this week. But it's not an easy decision. All right, we have the Four of Swords. You're praying about something. You're praying for a new beginning here with this prayer and this Fool. So maybe you're just praying for the sun to come out and it not to be so freaking cold with this Arctic blast that most of the United States has been under. I don't know about the rest of the world, but Yeah, with the beautiful sunshine in the Fool card. You could just be like, I am so over this cold, like I can't live my life, etc. All right, it could be something like that. But I think it could be, again, you're praying for a new beginning. It could be that you're praying for the courage, strength in your heart to create a new beginning. Maybe you've decided, you know what? I am going to follow my guiding light. I'm going to follow my bliss. I'm going to follow the path I know is absolutely divinely mine and divinely guided for me, the Star card. The path of healing and growth and beauty and creativity. Like, I am praying and asking for strength to follow that. This 5 of Cups could be, yeah, but guess what? Also, to create that, I have to leave something behind. Or someone behind. Okay. Now, it could be too that if I don't read it in a line like this, if I just look at it holistically, that what's motivating you is this 5 of Cups. You're tired of being in a 5 of Cups scenario where you're longing for the past, or there's nostalgia or regrets, or it's just been hard. It's been sad. And we all go through periods like that. I mean, you know, it's just part of life. Unfortunately, it happens. Life isn't always sunshine and roses. I wish it was, but it's not always that. So maybe you're coming out of this, and that's why we have this 4 swords where you're praying and asking, and for that strength of, you know, divine guidance that I'm going to follow the sunshine. I'm going to follow a new path that brings sunshine into my life. This is not sunshine. This is lots of rain. 5 of Cups. So here comes the rain again. I just got that song in my head. Falling on my head like a memory. That's what this is. So I'm sorry. My allergies have been so bad, Virgo. I'm so sorry. My throat is like out of control with all the dust allergies. Anyway. And it doesn't mean it's dust in my house, okay? It's like out there. It's, if you look on AccuWeather, you look at for my area about the dust right now. I'm just saying this because it's the Virgos I'm talking to, okay? The dust bowl effect, whatever, is very high right now on AccuWeather. I love AccuWeather. If you don't know, Virgo, about AccuWeather, you can go on there and they have a health forecast, which I love because it looks at all different conditions like the mold levels, allergy levels, sinus pressure. If the weather is good for certain outdoor activities like fishing or jogging or whatever. Highly, not a sponsored video, but highly recommend AccuWeather. Okay, that was a little bit of a tangent, but you know, with the 4 swords here, you could be feeling a little bit, you know, under the weather in the sense of feeling the weather. As I was saying before, and tired of it, as many of us get the January, February blues. I know if you're watching from down under, you're in the summer, good for you. I'm happy for you. But those of us dealing with the Arctic blasts right now, you know, we're longing for the sunshine maybe. But I am feeling here this week about longing for this new beginning. And it's interesting we have the Aquarius energy showing up because that is where the new moon is. And that is your 6th house of well-being. So there's something here. We have well-being with the strength, well-being over here, wanting and praying for well-being of a new beginning. So all of that's in play for you this week. So use the energies to pray and ask, believe and receive that a new well-being beginning can happen for you. All right, Libras, what do you need to know? Week ahead. I almost said June. January 26th. February 1st. Talk about like fast forwarding the dial here. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know. Libras. We got an Ace of Wands. No reversals with this deck. And an Ace of Swords. My goodness. A 2 of Cups. A 7 of Coins. What is this? We have all this beautiful energy and we have this. Okay, I'm going to read it this way. I'm going to tell you what I really think. Okay? These are gorgeous energies. Except for that. And I'm just going to say it to you straight here with this 10 of Swords. Don't be the cause of your own undoing. When I saw this energy, I mean, normally I'd pull another card, but I think there's an important message here. And I think the message is, if it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you, all right? But I think the message is Do not sabotage yourself. There are two genuine offers, support, things happening, new beginnings from the universe. The Two of Cups is in your heart. Whatever is coming in, whether this person represents the universe or it's actually somebody, a real person, not just an energy, but an actual person. Don't sabotage it by keeping yourself stuck and not saying yes. Now, here's the thing, this Seven of Coins here. I know that people get mad when tarot readers and astrologers talk about Libra's time it takes for them to make decisions. And that's fine. I've always said that. That's part of Libra's strength, is that they weigh and balance. Absolutely. And yes, sometimes they take a long time to weigh and balance things because they aren't thinking of themselves first. They do think of other people first, which can be a downfall. It's just, But it's interesting because Aries is their 7th house, which means it is about that balance between the independence and being, considering others. That's one of Libra's, especially if you have Libra rising, one of your things to your soul lessons, so to speak, in this lifetime to kind of learn and integrate. But aces for me are about the self. But then we have somebody else that is here too. And then we have this. So it kind of could be like, am I not going to say yes to these things because I'm going to sabotage and not choose what's right for me? Am I going to choose what's right for them? Or am I going to take so long with the 7 of Coins to deliberate to see if it's perfect? Because that sometimes is another downfall. Again, nothing wrong with wanting to have high standards. There is nothing wrong with that. But at some point, things are as good as they're going to get. It's good. Just see if you can evolve it and make it even better. Now, I'm not saying you should sell yourself short or settle for second best. I'm not saying that. But if that is something that tends to be a situation with you, that you stand there with the hoe and you just keep looking at it and analyzing it and picking it apart to see, if it's perfect or not, that could be a sabotaging tendency. Again, I'm saying could be. I don't know you personally, so don't get mad at me in the comments, all right? But look, this is beautiful energy. Ace of Wands, spark of joy, spark of life, something sparking in you or around you this week that could be the start of something amazing. We have the Ace of Swords, some sort of good news, a change of mind, a change of heart, a change of actions, a change of yes, let's go out there and do this. We have the new moon in Aquarius, your 5th house of pleasure, of taking a risk, taking a chance. That's what this is speaking to for me. But then we got this over here. Okay? So I would say take a risk and take a chance with something this week that may be offered to you. Take a chance on hanging out with somebody. Take a chance on going to coffee with somebody. Take a chance on that job interview they're calling you about. Okay? Take a calculated chance, a risk. And especially if this is something you get sucked into, don't let yourself get sucked into that this week. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. January 26th, February 1st, Scorpio, 9 of Wands, and a 4 of Coins. 8 of Coins, High Priestess, and the Emperor. All right, so you could be working on a secret project. Scorpio always got something secret going on. Something that you don't tell people that you're working on, whatever you're doing, whatever you're focused on. You're focused on something you're probably creating. Could be for work, especially if you have your own business. You may be making some changes and focusing on something here in secret with this High Priestess. But this week, what I feel is you are working very hard on some sort of work projects. You have your 6th house, the Aries showing up here with the Emperor. There could be some interesting progress and news for you. I mean, this is going into next week, but we do have Venus going into Aries on the 4th, which is your house of work, the 4th of February. That's the same day that Jupiter goes direct in Gemini, which is the house of other people's resources. So there could be some interesting money news for you in regards to your work that is coming. Now, you may get inklings of it this week, or you're in preparation for it this week. That is possible. But as I said to one of the other signs, you know, we do these weekly readings, but sometimes the tarot gives us indications of something that might be upcoming. And this could be upcoming our second week of February for you. All right, like around the 4th. And we have the 4 here. And we have the money energy. We have the 8. We're talking about your 8th house with Jupiter going direct in Gemini. We have that focus in your heart. We have money showing up here. Uranus is going direct in Taurus, in the 7th house. But I mean, you got the 9 of Wands. So you are focused and working. You're very committed of whatever you're doing to improve your money situation in some way. Some of you also with this High Priestess can represent moonlighting, second incomes, you know, secret income, whatever that means for you. I mean, we're talking to Scorpio. That's in quotes, secret income. What I mean by that is you're not telling other people, oh yeah, guess what? I just signed up to Uber Eats. You know, they don't need to know. They don't need to know what you're doing. You know, whatever you're doing, it could be a short-term thing you're doing, usually at night, you know, High Priestess, for a second income, maybe to pay off a debt, 9 of Wands, like you're tired of dealing with it. So it can be something like that, but you are making really good progress. Something that's going on this week, I feel like excellent progress. You're feeling in command, in control. You feel focused. You feel like things, yeah, you got a 9 of Wands. You're working hard, but you feel like everything you're doing is worth it. It's leading toward something significant with your work life, the Emperor here. Some of you, again, if you have your own business or whatever, I mean, you could be really focused on building something new behind the scenes or working on something behind the scenes with your business that could result in some good money streams, income streams coming in, especially in that time frame that I mentioned before. So this is a good week. This is a good week to just put your head down and do it. Put a focus and pace yourself, of course. 9 of Wands is important to always pace yourself, but double 4s, you are building something solid progress this week in whatever you're focused in on with that 8 of Coins. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to know. What do you need to know for your week ahead? January 26th to February 1st. Saggies, what is percolating for you? Percolating. What do we got? Oh, we have the World. And we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. 7 of Coins. 9 of Wands. I shuffled, but Scorpio just got that. And there you are. All right, this is what I feel. You're successfully finding a solution to something that's going to help. It's going to help. But I don't think it's the solution that's the permanent solution quite yet, is what I feel. But it's helpful, right? The World, the 7 of Coins here, it's gonna help you deal with something that's heavy in your life. But then we have the 9 of Wands after this. So like, that's what I'm saying. It helps to a certain degree, but you're still looking at it. You're still dealing with something. It could be financial. It could be, you know, something possibly related to your home, your work, your worldly reputation, your business, if you have one, with the World card showing up here. I mean, the World is a good card. But it is about endings. The 10 of Wands is about endings as well. But we have like contemplation, the 7 of Coins of, is this enough? Is this going to be enough? Whether it's enough money, enough energy, enough solution. And that's why I'm saying it's almost enough with this 9 of Wands, but there's something you're still going to be dealing with, I think. So, you know, don't, you know, get in despair or anything. The dawn of the new day is coming, because this does suggest, again, both of these, that the situation is in process of being wrapped up. We have, let me think here, what is going on? We have the full moon in Leo coming up in the middle of February, which is your 9th house, which is showing up here with the 9 of Wands. And that is, the big picture perspective of your life. It is the world house, the 9th house. It's like where you see yourself going, where you see yourself heading in the world, the next path, the next step. So what I'm feeling here, as I said to the other signs, sometimes, yes, we're doing a weekly card pull, but sometimes what cards come out may energetically suggest other time frames. So I feel like you maybe still have to go to that full moon in Leo, which is like right here, and then this will be resolved. Okay, but I do think there will be some sort of successful conclusion with whatever it is you are dealing with that is heavy, that is a burden, that is costing time and money with the 7 of coins here. That is a drain on your energy with the 9 of Wands here, but it will be resolved. It will be resolved. So this week, look for the solutions to start to come in. It could be, like I said, like a preliminary solution that then leads to the full solution, so you can clear your plate and see where you're going. 9th house, full moon in Leo, middle of February. Because right now, you can't see where you're going. Here, you're going to still be able to see where you're going. And then it'll shift out, because we know the full moon brings release. Something will shift for you, finally, at that full moon in Leo, middle of February. Capricorn, let's see what you need to know. What you need to know. Your week ahead. January 26th, February 1st. King of Wands. He's been coming up a lot today. And a Queen of Wands. And an Ace of Wands. And a Fool. Why? Why a 5 of Cups? And a Wheel. Okay. I pulled another one. All right. Very interesting. So there is a marriage here. Now, this can be a literal marriage, but it's a metaphor also. Okay, we have a matching energies like this. This is the yin and the yang are balanced. So your King and Queen of Wands, your active, dynamic, passionate, go-getter, I'm out there doing it energy is so aligned. You do have a little bit of, you have perspective this week. You have the perspective from your past, because he's looking to the past, she's looking to the future. So there's a balance here of where you've been and where you want to go. And where you want to go is to an inspired new beginning. Ace of Wands, Fool card here. We have this new moon in Aquarius, your 2nd house of show me the money, but it's also your house of self-worth and self-esteem. And this, you don't get much better than a King and Queen of Wands if we're talking about self-worth and self-esteem. You just don't. No offense to your King or Queen of Pentacles, of course, but I mean, this is the passion, the fire, this nobody can get me down. So this is beautiful, I think. And this wheel. Now, Jupiter's going direct February 4th. As I've been saying to some of the other signs, yes, we're doing a weekly reading, but sometimes energy gets suggested of something else, another time frame that might be coming up. All right, February 4th, Jupiter direct, and also Venus goes into Aries, which we got so much fire going on here. So I think you are fired up and pumped this week in making a new beginning for yourself that foundationally feels right. That can also be that Venus in Aries, your 4th house. That foundationally feels good. It feels so aligned with your energies of go get them. The 5 of Cups is here, which, is interesting. It's been popping in a few of the readings. But this can be just, something else that's going on in your world. Maybe somebody doesn't understand what you're trying to do. and you feel sad about it. Maybe you're missing somebody who you can't share some good news with this week because they've passed away or they're not in your world anymore or whatever. Or maybe you're, waiting still for some sort of recognition of your energy in some way from the universe, from the world. And then here it comes. So this to me is really focus on what you can control, which is the enthusiasm, the passion, and planting the seed for the inspired new beginning, especially the seeds that make you feel good because of this new moon in your second house. We will do a video for the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, Pluto's there. This is huge. This new moon in Aquarius with Pluto in your second house. Okay, this is a lot about this inspired transformation. And then we have this wheel, which is glorious, right? It's the Jupiter. It's going direct Jupiter in your sixth house of work and well-being. The wheel is turning. You're not stuck in this Five of Cups anymore, as we were for so long with Pluto in our sign, okay? So there could be some really fast forward motions as soon as you plant these inspired new beginning seeds for yourself. So really tap into your passion, your creativity, your go-getter energy this week, especially, work with the timings. I would say plant those seeds February 2nd with the moon in Aries, because that's also your fourth house of foundation and what your roots, right? What you want to have grow roots. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you need to know about your week ahead. January 26th, February 1st, so what you need to know in your life. Aquarius, your new moon, of course, this week. We will do a video on that. We have a 5 of Wands, so stay tuned on the channel. 8 of Coins. Strength in your heart. 9 of Swords. And a 6 of Cups. Okay. If something is bothering you with somebody close to you, make sure you communicate it and don't assume things. All right, that's this going on over here. This 5 of Wands, there's a lot going on around you this week. Everybody could be like disorganized, running around here and there, but you, with this 8 of Coins, are focused. You are focused and determined. And even this strength is very focused and determined. You are at calm and at peace. You are not letting other people distract you away from your agenda this week. You have work to do, that you want to get done, and you are maintaining your steely-eyed focus and vision of what you want to accomplish. You feel very strongly about something this week that you're focusing in on, that you want to get done, get it off your list, get it done. Good energy. This is interesting. So 9 of Swords can, of course, be having some sort of literal nightmare, like disturbed sleep, disturbed dreams. It could be about somebody from your past who you knew when you were a child. This could be some, ex-lover or something like that. So it could just be a literal dream you have about that person this week. It's very possible. Personally, I have felt that the veil has been incredibly thin the last week. Like, incredibly. Like, I cannot even begin to explain the people who have come to me in my dreams this week. Very interesting. But anyway, so it could be something like that. But it could also be that you're worried about something you're assuming. 9 of Swords, about somebody close to you. Maybe they are very busy and running around and they didn't have time to call you, and you're assuming, oh, they don't want to talk to me anymore, or they're breaking up with me or whatever. So I would not go down that rabbit hole. Okay. I would not make those assumptions. Stay calm and focused. Let the dust settle. And when the time is appropriate, like now I'm out of focus. When the moon is in Pisces, with the 6 of Cups here. So on the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, when things have calmed down, then regroup with somebody And don't make assumptions. That's what I'm really feeling with this energy here. It's not what you're thinking. They could just have a lot going on. That could be them with this Five of Wands. But it also can just be stuff around you. I'm not feeling this is you. I'm feeling this is you right here. And we have your 7th house of relationship showing up here with the Leo. And this is relationship energy. So again, like the same thing. If you're worried about somebody, but they've told you I just have a lot going on, then turn your attention back to yourself. Focus on what you need to get done. You can regroup with the person. Don't go down that rabbit hole, 9 of Swords. You can regroup with the person when the energies clear out a little bit. As I said, Friday, Saturday. Okay, but it looks like a good week where you could get a lot done with your personal agendas. Don't let this 9 of Swords like haunt you and make you lose your focus or stride. And Pisces, let's see what you need to know about your weekly energies. January 26th, February 1st. What is happening? Pisces. Well, we have your energy, no reversals. And an Ace of Wands. Okay. A Knight of Cups. A 5 of Coins. And a 7 of Wands. Okay. All right, this is what I feel. I think that somebody is going to reach out, but it'll be a little too late. There's a situation, it's too little too late this week. That is what I feel. Whatever's going on here with this Ace of Wands, I don't like this 5 of Coins. It's unfortunate we have a 5 of Coins showing up here. You're hoping for the best. I mean, you have this Knight of Cups in your heart. Like, you're really hoping for the best of whatever this Ace of Wands represents in your life, whether it's a money offer, a job offer, a relationship intimacy offer, whatever it is here. Something was delayed, something was held up, but it could also be that you don't want to sacrifice either. Like, you don't want to sacrifice your standards. You really want the thing that can grow and blossom. Ace of Wands. That's really viable. That's good. But we get a 5 of Coins here. So something is not all that it's cracked up to be. And again, if there was a delay, as I was saying, it's too little too late. They come in with the offer, or they come in with an apology, or they come in with, yeah, sorry, I didn't text you for 8 weeks, but I was on a boat in the Pacific, whatever. Like, they come up with some craziness. Not that that's necessarily crazy, but you know what I'm saying. And you're like, what is this? This is insulting. You remember Pentacles, I read as self-esteem. A 5 of Coins can be an insulting energy if it's coming after this for me. It's like, what is this? What is this? And then we have the 7 of Wands, where you're very Martian here, defending yourself and maybe taking a step back. This person, could keep bugging you because they don't see where it's a problem. They could be keep like pushing at you. Well, why can't we do this? Or why can't we do that? Or are you going to do this or that? And you're like, back up, dude. Like, what are you thinking? So there could be something where too little too late. I'm not going to give in to somebody's shenanigans and demands because it's not worth my time and energy. And also whatever energy they are bringing to me, like in my heart, yes, I was hopeful, but whatever the energy they're bringing to me is a 5 of Coins energy, which is not optimal. Let's just put it that way. It's needy. It's greedy. It's unhealthy. Whatever you want to look at. Okay. But something, the answer comes. It's just not, unfortunately, what you wanted. But that's okay, because it's good to know. It's good to know so that you're not hanging around waiting for something else. And it's good to know so that you can, of course, block, delete, ignore if you need to with the 7 of Wands with whatever this is. And defend that boundary and be like, okay, well, at least I know now. I don't have to deal with this anymore. I gave the person this benefit of the doubt. But like I guess I said before, too little, too late. So thank you so much for joining me for your weekly astrology and tarot quick hit. Tarot for busy people, energy reading, quick insights to help guide you through the week ahead. I would love for you to leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with the energies. And if you feel so inclined and want to leave a thumbs up, that really helps my channel with the YouTube algorithm. And I would be really appreciative of that. And your 2025 horoscope overviews have all been uploaded now to the channel on the 2025 year ahead playlist, so you can check those out. And they are meant to be overviews because all the details of the horoscope astrology stuff for the year ahead is in my Perfect Timing book, which is on my website. I will leave a link to that in the description of the video if you want to check that out. So lots more videos forthcoming. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.